The epidemic of lying in America. This is something that just drives me insane. I feel like there are very few people left in this country that have any integrity at all whatsoever. Maybe it's because I exist in the social media space and the media space, and I just see an unrelentless effort on a daily basis by so many people to just lie and make up stories for whatever reason, whether it's to get attention, whether it's to tear someone else down, clicks, likes. It is unbelievable what I'm seeing across the country right now. We live in a country where the truth has become negotiable, where the politicians, the corporations, the media, but even worse, everyday people are bending and breaking the truth constantly. It's like everyone is marketing themselves all hours of the day. And when dishonesty becomes the norm, it changes how we see each other. It certainly changes how I look at you. We are divided by facts. Unbelievably. And it's literally called the epidemic of lying now. That's a thing. And so, politicians have always had their share of exaggerations and lies. That's, we're used to that. It's political strategy, but now normal everyday people are doing it. It's part of their strategy in their professional life at work. It's their strategy at home. It's their strategy on social media. It's insane. And the thing is, most of the lies are so easily provable false or so ridiculous. You would have to be a moron to believe these lies. And of course, we live in the United States, so a lot of people do. But especially on social media, a lot of the influencers on social media these days have taken to mimicking their politicians. In the old days, we used to mimic our favorite sports heroes. I don't know how many times I sat in the driveway and hit a game-winning, fadeaway jumper from the free throw line like Michael Jordan. I would play that scene out in my driveway on my little basketball goal hundreds of times a day. Now, adults are doing that, mimicking their politicians and their lies. Grown-ass adults. And I don't understand who these people are and what they think they're going to gain from it. The lies are always exposed. There are very few. Look, I'm going to be straight. There are very few people on social media who you would call influencers or content creators. There are very few of them anymore that don't do that. Most of them are completely full of it. And now you have these influencers who have different political ideologies, and it's like they feel like they're in a political campaign. They're making up crazy hit piece stories about the people on social media they don't agree with politically. Just making up ridiculous things. And it's every day. You cannot get away from it. And so I guess the question is, why do we tolerate this? I've touched on tribalism in the last couple of days. I did I thought was a pretty good video on tribalism. But it's like when someone on our side lies, it's because it serves our side and our team. I think another reason is because we're just exhausted. Honestly, we're just exhausted. We're bombarded with so many lies and so much of it that we just let it go. We stop demanding honesty. And honestly, sometimes lies are comforting, I think, to a lot of people, not to me. I don't care who's lying. I don't care what side they're on. I'm never comforted by lies in any way. It makes me angry. I was taught my whole life. I was raised by a single mother, and like the main thing, she taught me a couple of main things. Work hard, but don't lie. It destroys your credibility. But that was then, and this is now. We live in a time now where people actually somehow gain credibility the more they lie. We live in a bizarro, upside down world. And, forget about the erosion of trust in government. That was gone a long time ago. But what about science, healthcare? What about things that really impact people's lives physically and their pocketbooks? This is not something that just occurred overnight. It happened with time. I think technology has really fueled it, and it's not going to go away. It's not going to disappear. Sometimes people accept lies because it's convenient. I can't. I can't. And I'm sick of it. When I find out that someone I know does this, and it's happened to me a few times, I cut them off forever. I never even speak to them again. A couple of weeks ago, I got a text message. Are you mad at me? You blocked me on TikTok. You know what I said to them? Lose my number. Lose my number. I have no interest in this high school childish stupidity that the grown-ups in our world play out every day. It is infuriating to me. If I ever say anything that is incorrect and I get called out for it, and I see that I said something was incorrect, I will own up to it and I will apologize. But I cannot imagine intentionally constructing a story that is completely false for no other reason than to get people to pay attention to me, knowing that you're putting that story out to the entire world. And a lot of those people are going to know that you are completely full of it. None of us are perfect, but a lot of us still try to be straight shooters. Nobody's going to be right 100% of the time. But when you intentionally, purposefully lie every day, every single day for money, and I'm not talking about big people in the media. I'm talking about homegrown social media influencers. I'm talking about people like myself. What are you doing? What are you doing? Good God. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I really appreciate all my new followers and subscribers. Labor Day weekend's coming. Hope you guys have a good one. Thanks.